Hey everyone, Gil here, Gray Man Prepping out here in the Prepper Garden. It's Wednesday, late afternoon. It's been raining on and off since last night, yesterday evening. And between the breaks, I was able to get a bunch of stuff done out here. And so if you look over here, it's like, whoa, the stuff the containers that are stacked around here are gone. And over here, the two that are here, the one that was on a pallet and the one that's sitting next to it, are down over there. And I decided not just to take not to empty the one on the pallet out and put the other one up on top of it to get another, 10, 12 inches on it there, and the height here. I decided to take one of the IBC totes there because I spotted several at the distillery. So I got to contact them tomorrow and see about getting up there and grabbing two more IBC totes tomorrow. So I put one of them here. I cut the top out of it today. So that's all nice and clean. I need to get the bottom put in with the pieces of milk cartons and juice bottles down in there. Put the filter fabric over it, and then start filling on top of it. So this one here is ready to go here. I've already started that one there, but actually I started that one before I brought it over here. And I just stuck these in. I made sure that these things here are all, the valve on the bottom are all open. So these are ready to go. And if it gets too much water in them, it'll just drain out the bottom. That's the purpose of the milk cartons and juice bottles on the bottom, providing a way for the water as it soaks through the soil to hit a kind of a void down there and be able to drain out. So got more storm clouds coming in here. Yeah, just a few more of them coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because it feels like it's going to rain again. And then down farther to the south, we got a little clear spot, and then we got the big cumulonimbus clouds down there. And so yeah, there's more rain coming on the way for the next several days here. Now, one of the things that's happened over in the last couple of days is this has settled down a bunch more. It was up to here when I filled it, and then I started soaking it, and they got rained on. More water went in there, and it's still squishy here a little bit. So it's going to settle down a bit more. I'm looking at the side there. I can tell the spots where I got moisture up against the sides. I got dry here, moisture. So if I put a bunch more water in there, it'll settle down a little bit more. And then by next spring, it'll probably be settled down another 6-8 inches, and I can put more compost in there. Hopefully the compost piles over there will be cooking off all winter long. Hopefully they're big enough that they'll cook off and keep on composting. And so these two here are going to get probably 3 bucket loads each of compost material in it. Then I'll mix in some of the dirt and sticks in a little bit, and then I'll put more compost in. Then I'll take some from the compost pile out there on top of that until I get them all full. This big one, I'm going to try to keep as much compost in there as I can. Just a little bit of the soil and stuff going in, and the compost material. I want it really light, so as it breaks down, there's hardly any dirt in there to make part of the soil from. And so it'll be really loose and loamy soil. This one here is going to be for daikon radishes and the I can't remember the type of carrots that Dustin and Courtney were using on Wide Family Farm, where they had one that was about 3 foot long. So I want to plant some of those in there and let them go big on that. Tomatoes did okay in the storm here, and the little wind we had yesterday. And surface is dry, but underneath it's holding together, so it's wet. And the deeper I dig, the wetter it is. So that one there will do good. Pumpkins are looking absolutely fantastic. They've spread out even more since in the last 2 days. And what's really spread in the last 2 days is the butternuts. I mean, they've spread across. They're starting to intermingle between all 4 of these plants up here and spread out all, everything here. So I'm gonna have to work on spreading these out a little bit better and manually directing them away from each other so they'll cover up areas more. But yeah, the weather has been perfectly it's cool comparatively speaking, and this stuff's just been growing here. So hopefully I'll get enough done here and I can get the winter or the fall crop of peas and beans in, and we'll get some nitrogen fixers in here to help add nitrogen to the compost here, the wood chips and stuff. All right, so excuse me. Oh, the other trees I moved in here, I moved them into the shade totally. Some of these aren't doing too good. This one here has started coming back here with some fresh leaves on it. So we'll see what happens here. These tomatoes are getting bigger. I'm gonna have to probably gonna check a look at the bottom. Okay, I don't see any blossom end rot on these, so I got plenty of calcium in there, and so it should be good on that. I just need to figure out a way to put it out where it doesn't get too much rain. I got actually probably going to just put it down at that end of the by the shop. That way it doesn't get too much sun, it doesn't get blown, and the sprinklers won't get it. But I can water enough by hand so that it'll do absolutely great here. All right, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I may or may not get this one out tonight on Wednesday. If I don't, I'll get it out tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night is the midnight ride. Friday on Camp Patton Family Compound is the fabricating on the homestead. You know, making money fabricating stuff by saving expenses and selling. And then Saturday is one you might be interested in. It's called stealth cooking. All right, so that one you probably want to be here for. All right, well, take care, and I will see you around. And remember, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicine, clothing. Learn a couple new skills every month, and grow a garden. You know, it's the only way you're going to get good, healthy food.